All right, here we go. This is number two on that paper. It's on Schoology. All right, so we're graphing some what? What are these? Inequalities. Oh yeah, they're inequalities because they have the inequalities symbol, greater than or less than. All right, and they match the format of y equals mx plus b, the slope-intercept form. So easy, we can pull out our slope and our y-intercept. So our slope for this first one is -1/1. So implied 1 in front of there. Right? And our y-intercept is -2. Boop, -2. Second equation, our slope in front of the x, -5/1. Right? Rise -5, run 1. And our y-intercept, this is a b, not a 6. B is +2. All right, so we start by graphing. Let's go to -2. -2, and then I'm going to go down 1/1, down 1/1. Okay, so I got one line here. Okay, the next one, go up to +2. And then I'm going to go down 5/1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/1. Here we go. So now I have an intersection there. But these are inequalities, so we have to do some shading, and we have to do a special kind of line. Now, for your notes, I gave everybody this. When we have less than or greater than or less than, remember when we were graphing on just a line, just a one horizontal line, the number line, we would use an open dot. Because it's not equal to that point, it's greater than or less than it. So when we're doing lines on here, and it'll make sense in a second, we use a dotted line like this. So I go over to the paper. These are both greater than or less than, so we're going to use a dotted line. So I'm going to try to make this into a dotted line. It'd be better if I had pencil. I would just erase a little bit or lighten it up. So I want to know, I have to know, I want everyone to know that the solution is not on these lines. It cannot be on these lines. Where can it be? Let's look at the first equation. So the one that goes through -2, y equals -x minus 2. So it says greater than. So I find that line, -2. It's this line down here. Okay, this dotted line. It's greater than, so I'm going to shade above it. Above the line. So I'll do like a shading like this. Above it. And the other one is below it. So I start at +2. Okay, below it is down here. Okay, down on this side. Oh, I can start to see where they overlap. Okay. So anywhere in this region, this right side here, is a solution for the first line, right? It's greater than all this area. And anything below this line is a solution for the other equation. But here is where they overlap. Any point in here will be a solution for these problems. Now, what does it mean by solution? It means that if I found the xy coordinate here and plugged it in, that would make the statement true. Okay? And let me just add to this. If it's greater than or equal to or less than or equal to, we usually use a filled in dot, and then for our lines, we do a solid line. The end.